friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you about the 10 Commandments. I just wanted to tell you this because I just wanted to know if you guys knew about the 10 Commandments. So, the 10 Commandments was made a long time ago when Moses was saving the Israelites, I think, from Egypt because Pharaoh was torturing them and beating them and making them whack. So he decided to, he felt really sad and did something bad, and then God spoke to him that he should go back to Egypt, to go and save the Israelites. And yeah, they got saved, and not everyone was very good in the trip going to the promised land. So Moses and God created the 10 Commandments, and the 10 Commandments are not to wait. The 10 Commandments were made, I have in my Bible a verse for you to go to. I think this verse is about when the commandments were made. So this verse is in Exodus chapter 31 verse 18, and it says, he gave into Moses when he had made the end of the communing him upon the Mount Sinai the 2 tablets of testimony, tablets of stones written with the figure of God. And that is it. It's I think if you would like, that is the verse. And I read when he gave the 2 stone tablets to Moses. Now I'm going to be telling and explaining, if I can, the 10 Commandments. So the first commandment I, in Roman numerals is I, is no other God beside God. So basically, you're not allowed to worship any other God except from God, because He is the only and true God that we know and love. And there's no point of worshipping others if they are not going to do anything. And there's lots of proof in there's lots of stories in the Bible when people had to go through the situation and saved other people. And now all those people who got saved from the special person is now living with God in their hearts and Jesus, and they don't worship other gods no more. The second commandment, I in Roman numerals, is no worshipping idols, only God. This is similar to God, but these are idols, so statues. It could be anything. I've heard that people worship the sun and the moon and the stars. I think in Jonah, they went in a boat and they have their own religion. So you shouldn't worship idol, not even anything. Idols are like a piece of statue, and some people tend to worship them. It could be anything. I think in Egypt they used to worship in cats. I don't know. I think they worship in cats, but it's a statue that they worship in. They used to, in the story of Moses, they made this weird animal, and it was an idol which was named Baal, and they were celebrating, and then Moses decided to destroy it, and I think that's when the 10 Commandments were made. The third commandment, the commandment I in Roman numerals, is always treat God's name in respect. And this means that you shouldn't say bad words to it. What should I say? If something bad happens, oh no, you fell on the floor, or something bad, you shouldn't just put God's name on it or not Jesus's, because it's not kind, and it's one of the 10 commandments. Now, the next commandment number 4, IV, is have a day to rest and thank God for the rest of the week. And this day is on the Sabbath day, and the rest of the day, apart from the Sabbath day, you rest on the Sabbath, and the rest you can work. You could work, you could shop, you could do anything, you could clean, you could do anything. But on this Sabbath day, you are not allowed to do any work. This day is a day spared for God. So you spare it for God, and you could worship Him on this day. Now this day comes back to the start of the Bible, the very few pages of the Bible, when God made the creation, and it took Him around 6 or 7 days. Yeah, 7, 6, what am I supposed to say? So on the 7th day, He rested. And that is why we spare the 7th Sabbath for the rest, for God. Now, the next commandment number 5, commandment V in Roman numerals, is to obey your parents. And you should obey parents, I think, in the Bible, because it's not you should follow what they say, because they had more experience than you, they more know than you. If your parents says you should do this and others do that, you follow yours instead of others, because they know a lot about you. It could be about anything. They know more about you than other parents knowing about you. So you should follow your parents and what they say. You should obey them. If they say you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do that. They care for you. So the next commandment 6, VI in Roman numerals, is do not hurt others with the words of attention. I don't know if I said that right. If someone hurt you, hey, you look ugly, you wouldn't like it. And then it's the same to you do to them. And it's empathy. And empathy means going into someone's shoes. And what the meaning of that is going to feel what they feel. Yeah. So if the person you hurt said, you're ugly, you wouldn't feel nice, you wouldn't feel kind. So the next commandment is the 7th commandment, and that is VII in the Bible, because I think they use the Roman numerals. So I'm just telling you, if you see any Roman numerals with the Bible and with the 10 commandments. And this is keep your promises to others and to God. So you should how am I supposed to say? Or the story of Hannah. She wanted a baby and she couldn't get one, and then she promised God that he will be dedicated to God, and he got her one, and he was actually, and yeah, you should always keep your promises very much. It's not kind to you get something and then you just deny it instantly. It's not kind. Now, number 8, VIII in Roman numerals, is do not steal from others, and that's a really, really bad crime. You shouldn't steal. You shouldn't steal anything. Not even though it can be really small. You shouldn't steal. You shouldn't steal even from your friends. Don't do that. Nor from any little bits for any reason. There's no reason for you guys to steal, because you might. It's just really bad. Now, Number 9, and this is VX, I think. I forgot. No, IV. Yeah, no, IX. Anyways, always tell the truth, and this one is a very hard one for everyone to accomplish, because not everyone tells the truth. And saying to me, I do not always tell the truth, but you could always try. And if there's a part when you have to say sorry, it's always free, and there's always an opportunity. There's no other time you can't. It's not too late to say sorry when you don't tell the truth. Now, number 10, X, and this one is, do not be jealous to others, to envious or others. So this one is like, wow, she got a new dog. I want a dog, and you just kept on begging your parents, and it's not good. It's just not good. You should be grateful for what you had, even though someone else has it. It might look really amazing. It's just, I mean, like, you can't. It's not like you can get everything that someone wants. Like, whoa, they got this, and I want it too. But you can't just take everything that you want. It's not going to be useful. Ugh. So that is the 10 commandments. And for the 10 commandments, I've made a small activity, and you could always help along too. Here I have a sheet. I got 2 pieces of paper, and we are going to be making a little small poster for you to hang it on your room with all the 10 commandments. So the objects you would need is a scissors to cut out the shapes. We got some rubber, just in case. You got a pencil, you got a ruler, I don't know why, and a big patch of pen. Just random colors, okay? They're permanent, so I got a book, not to damage my table. So, I do not really like drawing, but it's nice. It's a good time to draw. So what we're going to be drawing here is that we don't really need 2 sheets, but if you'd like 2 sheets, it's your choice. So we're going to write here. I'm gonna take the other. We're gonna make a really tombstone looking thing, like the tablets what Moses has. So make it big enough, because you're gonna be writing the 10 commandments. We're missing. Okay, we're just missing a purple. Anyways, we got a black here, and we are going to write the 10 commandments. So we're gonna put here. We're gonna all do it in pencil so we don't destroy anything. So the first commandment, we're going to use our Roman numerals, and we're gonna go I, and I means 1 in Roman numerals. See here, I, and I is not to worship other gods, but God. So we're gonna write. No other gods. Oh no. And I'm gonna put but. And make sure you have a capital letter for God. Now we're gonna just write number 2, and number 2 was idols worship only in God, and you write down all the 5 commandments here, and the rest 5 here. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll see you guys when I finished. So I'm back, and I wrote I V V I V I V X and X, which all means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No 11, 12. Sorry. So now we did the 10 commandments to be twos. We're gonna leave these to a side, and we're gonna decorate the base where we're gonna. And this was my stupid idea. So we're gonna write you're gonna get like a dark color or a bright color. I'm gonna get a bright color, not too bright. I'm gonna test it on some paper here. Over here, if you can see, I got 10 commandments, and we're gonna go back to this. I thought I dropped the 10 commandments, and if you wrote dark, you're gonna get your dark pen again and write what you wrote. So yeah, so I'm gonna do this, and I'll come back when I'm done. I'm done doing them, and one thing is that try not to use felt tips or anything. Try and get like a thick pen or like a really dark pen, because it is hard to read in, and it soaks up all the paper, makes it all big and chubby, and I had to write out, so try not to do that. So now we're gonna cut it out using a pair of scissors. So yes. Yeah. And I'm going to color it in to look grey, so you could do that. Now it's time to glue your tombstones, and you could decorate it. So I'm now done with the 10 commandments, and I'm going to stick it on my wall. You could do like you could stick it on wherever you want. It's just where you will see it and remind you of it. So if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!